part 4 of teaching Mahjong to beginners. And as a reminder, if you've watched some of the other videos, I play a hybrid of Hong Kong with a little sprinkling of American rules. So if you are a player and you're like, this isn't how we do it, that's okay. This is just how I teach it, so that people can start playing the game pretty quickly. Because my main goal is for people to play the game, love the game, want to keep playing more. Okay, so in part 1, we talked about what the different tiles were, the different types of like suits that we have, as well as the types of sets you can make. So a chow, a kong, and a pong. In part 2, we talked about how to take turns and how that mechanism works, because it's a little bit different than a normal game where it naturally just like always goes either clockwise or counterclockwise, and the next player is always the person to your left or right. And then in part 3, I answered some additional questions that someone had about what kind of set to buy. And if you watch the first video, I definitely, or it might be the second one, I kind of skipped the act of creating the walls with the tiles, just because I really don't want to spend 5 minutes building walls. I want for the first time you play, like, to immediately just start playing, but building the walls is part of the game. So on your second time you play, let's build some walls. So this is what it would look like, and you see the mat that I made is not a good material for this, so good lesson. It was a prototype anyway, so it doesn't matter. But so my walls, I took the jokers out of my set, so my walls are now 18 across and then 2 up. If you have jokers in your set, you would build the wall of 19 tiles, and if you don't have jokers and you don't have seasons and flowers, then you would build to 17. But this is how it looks. Burp, burp, burp. Okay, and so the way you start is the dealer rolls the dice. We got a 7. So first you go counterclockwise and you just count the number around the walls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, this is the wall we start with, and now we count from right to left. And I'm going to move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boop. Okay, so this is actually where we start dealing, and we deal clockwise, if that makes sense. So, but I'm here because I'm the dealer. So I would go, this goes to south, this goes to west, this goes to north, and this goes to me. And I do that 3 more times. Three. Whoop, don't look at their tiles. Oh, cheating. Oh my God. I can't even edit this because my TikTok editor is really bad. Doop. So that's 12. And then everyone gets 13, 13, 13, 13, 14. All right. So everyone's got their stuff. And if I had other players at the table, we would start looking at our tiles. So I got a 3. This is really hard to do one-handed. Hold on a second. Okay, I flipped all over my tiles all over. So I have a 1 bam, a 3 bam, a 5, and a 9. And then I have a 2 character and 2 3 characters. So that's pretty promising. I'm hoping that I can get another 3 character and a 5. This is my dragon. Some 1 dots, a 5 dot, a 6 dot. So this could be a good run maybe if a 7 comes up or a 4. And an east tile, which is great because I'm sitting at the east spot. And the other thing you want to do is you want to move the dice. That is how the game is actually set up. And as the dealer, it would be my turn first, and I would get to discard first. And that kicks off the game. So if I'm looking at my tile, I would say this 9 is probably the least useful to me. So I'm going to start playing my Japanese rules where you lay it out nicely. So there you go. The game has started.